Hello everyone, my name is Ruby Yadav and I am a legal intern at Lexis and Company. I am pursuing my LLB from Mary Professional and Law Institute, MDU, Rohtak. I am glad to get this opportunity to represent myself and discuss my topic with all of you. So today my topic name is dual nationality or citizenship, and the sole purpose of my topic is to give you information about what is the dual nationality, as well as what are the positive sides of it, and what are its negative sides as well. So, when more than one country regards an individual as its citizen, so it is called as a dual citizenship. Dual citizenship occurs because different countries have set up various methods for granting the citizenship. Now, a person who holds the dual citizenship or dual nationality certificate, they have both the rights and the duties which they need to perform. And their rights are right to hold passport, as well as right to vote, right to residence in that country, right to work, and right to enter country. These are sort of the rights which a person holds who have a dual nationality or who have the citizenship of a particular country. Now, a person who enjoys all these rights, these rights are not absolute. That particular person will have to do some of the duties for which they are obliged, and in return of those duties they are entitled to hold the rights of the dual citizenship. Now, their duty is to national civil service, as well as they are also the subject to the taxation system of the country. So, the dual citizenship has a very complex nature, and it has many provisions too. Now, that means if there are many rights of a citizen to be enjoyed being a citizen of the country, then he will have certain obligations as well towards the country. Now, firstly, we will discuss the positive sides of the citizenship. Now, so the first is they get the political security. It means political security. That means if a person have the dual nationality, then if in one country there is any violence or breakout, then that person has an option to settle down or to shift to the another country which citizenship they have. They have healthcare facilities as well. Like as we know, some countries have a special or a very excellent medical facilities. So if the person who is holding the dual nationality is not able to do his treatment or his family's treatment in one country, then they can easily go to the another country whose citizenship they have. Plus, they have the property ownership benefit also. Now, they get also the multiple passport. As we know that passport formation or the process of making passport, it is too lengthy. So this becomes the benefits of the person, that if they are the regular flyers, they are the businessman and students, then it is beneficial and easy for them to commute from one country to another country. Now, the dual citizenship can provide multiple benefits to a person. It depends on state to state that what certain policies they are governing and what certain policies they are following. Dual nationality makes the person eligible to do vote in the country, to participate in the political programs, as well as to hold a business in different countries as well, in which whose nationality they have. Now we will discuss about the another side. As we know, a coin has two aspects. So as the say in the same way, the dual nationality have a two aspects, that is the positive one and the negative one. So we have discussed the positive one. Now we will go through the negative ones. So negative one is that they have. So the negative one is that firstly, it could be very expensive because it depends on the countries to countries. They have a very high priced passport and it becomes very costly for some of the person. Now the second one is the taxation law. The country's taxation law might be the problem for the person, as it is said that usually if you have the nationality of two countries, then you are eligible and you will have to pay the taxes as well for that countries, and it might be expensive for some of the person. Now it is also a very time taking process, because these kind of process take too much time and a lot of paperwork, and some of the time the applicant may get frustrated and they can leave this options that they want the dual nationality. But in some most of the people try do this process because this is in a urgent need, or they are, or if it is very necessary for themselves. So today we have discussed what is the dual nationality and what are the pros and cons of this dual nationality. So I hope this video must have give you some information about the dual nationality. That's it for the day. Thank you so much all of you.